Hello and welcome to another episode of the Wolf Review. Today we'll be taking a look at a PS4 indie game called Axxiom Verge. Axxiom Verge is a 2D action platformer that heralds back to the glory days of classic gaming. If you like games like Castlevania or Metroid, you're gonna feel right at home with this game. To say that the graphics of Axxiom Verge are spectacular would be a gross overstatement. The graphics look like a blend of 8-bit NES graphics and SNES side-scrolling backgrounds. Now that's not to say that that's a bad thing, it's absolutely not, but in a world where graphics are the number one priority among most companies, this game stands out by looking incredibly dated. When talking about the music and sound effects of Axxiom Verge, I would have to say that they fit the game's graphical style perfectly. The 8-bit soundtrack provides an eerie backdrop for the already creepy graphics of the game. The sound effects for the most part fit the items that they're trying to represent, but the only gripe I can honestly come up with is that when you pick up a whole bunch of the health pickup at one time, the sound effect that was chosen can get a little bit annoying because it tends to get very loud. Gameplay is exactly what you would expect from a game in this genre. Those who have played a Metroid game will feel right at home exploring the huge world of Axxiom Verge. The controls are tight and responsive. Each action feels just like you would expect it to. The story is just interesting enough to keep you playing and progresses at a rate that won't annoy you. The difficulty of the game is mostly spot on, but for some, the game may feel easy at times. There were, on occasion, boss fights that didn't really require much in the way of trial and error to get right, and then many of the later bosses will be defeated on your first or second try. Even the final boss, which was difficult by comparison to the other bosses in the game, only took about 5 or so tries for me to complete. Gameplay time runs for about 4 to 7 hours depending on your skill level, and I'd say that's about par for the course on this type of game. So Axxiom Verge is an absolute must-buy for anybody who likes Metroidvania-style games. It's got great gameplay, a solid story, and tight controls which make it a great addition to anyone's game library. Now I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10, but based solely on the fact that only a single individual developed this game, I would almost give it a 9. Thank you very much for watching this episode of the Wolf Review. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have a game you'd like me to review, please let me know in the comments section below.